I am a 71-year-old American, born and raised in the United States, into a family with deep Chinese immigrant roots. I have lived in many cities and states across America. At one time, I could have been your neighbor. In fact, people like me are your neighbors. By all appearances, I had a typical childhood: school, sports, summer camp, paper routes, and family road trips. Nothing about my early life suggested I was living with a lifelong virus, but I know firsthand the consequences of not being protected or vaccinated against hepatitis B as a child. I didn't learn I had chronic hepatitis B until I was 18, when the American Red Cross flagged my first blood donation. Falling through the cracks, my pediatricians and family doctors never suspected I might be infected. Until that moment, no medical professional had ever suspected I might be infected. Looking back, I likely contracted hepatitis B at birth or through close contact with infected family members, a reality that was rarely discussed or understood at the time. For decades, I felt healthy, but beneath the surface, the virus was quietly damaging my liver. Hepatitis B has been an unspoken presence in my family. A cousin, also a chronic carrier, hid his condition out of shame and died at the age of 51 from liver failure. My father was never screened. My mother, who was also a carrier, struggled deeply with the possibility that she might have passed this disease on. Living with hepatitis B means living with uncertainty. Since my 40s, I've undergone tissue biopsies, ultrasounds, and decades of antiviral treatments to keep the virus in check. Even now, I know that cirrhosis or liver cancer is a constant possibility. When my wife and I had children, exposing them became my greatest fear. At the time, infants were only vaccinated if the mother tested positive. Even though my wife was not infected, we insisted our daughter receive the hepatitis B vaccine at birth. I lived in constant anxiety, afraid of small cuts, even close contacts, still believing that I could be a source of infection in my own home. That is why I encourage parents to protect their babies from hepatitis B beginning at birth. For me, vaccination meant relief. I was grateful to know that my children were protected from something that can be passed unknowingly and can have impact to them for a lifetime. It was a simple and safe step that gave my family added peace of mind from the very beginning. My story shows that hepatitis B can be passed in ways we might not expect, and that it can have serious long-term effects. Protecting infants from hepatitis B protects families. Giving children that defense early can make all the difference.